It's been a long time coming from the Airsee, South Carolina, baby. Sometimes it feels like the world is against me, 'cause I'm coming from SC, from heartache and pain, struggle and strain, trying to maintain for the SC. So mama, don't worry, I'ma make my dreams happen.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. The Nail Genie SC here. So in today's video, we are going to be getting into some Born Pretty products my rep sent over to me. So yes, this is another Born Pretty review. So I'm just pulling out all of the products that I received from my rep. And I didn't know what she was going to say. I knew some of the things I chose, but there were 2 items that I chose that was sold out. So I just told her, just throw whatever you want me to have in there. So she sent me over 6 items, which I was grateful and thankful for. And I know one of them is this metallic drawing gel. I don't believe that I asked for that, but she sent me over that, and I actually love the color, so I'm glad she did. And I think it was one of the maybe it was this one, I'm not sure. I can't remember what I chose when I chose my items. But however, guys, I'm not going to be sharing with you all these products today. I'm going to actually be sharing those with you in a separate video. So please make sure you turn on your post notification bells so you'll be notified when I upload that video, and you won't miss out on seeing how gorgeous these colors, these products are. But today we're going to focus on the nail glue remover spray that she sent over. Now, I was like, okay, I'm going to check this out. And as you can see, I already have my right hand ready. I done cut the glove, and I only got my little nails out because I need to take these nails off. I had put these nails on about 5 weeks ago, the day I'm actually removing them. And they lasted a very long time. And I used that Born Pretty 6-in-1 nail glue. So yeah. Now on the back, I was reading the ingredients, and the reason why I was zooming in on the ingredients is because if you guys have been following me over on Educational Wednesdays, we've been talking about product chemistry, and some of these ingredients we've talked about. So that's why I'm more now paying attention to the ingredients of items and stuff now, because yeah, I've seen these words before. Then it has the usage, the storage, and the warnings on the back of the bottle, as well as the shelf life. So it's a 2-year shelf life for the spray. Now the 6-in-1 glue, this stuff is the truth. Now I received this in my last Born Pretty PR package, and this stuff works amazing. I didn't have any lifting. These nails probably could have went another couple weeks, but of course I wasn't going to do that. But my pinky, I felt like my pinky was trying to lift or catch. So I was like, I don't want it to hurt. You know, I don't want to catch it on anything. I took my braids down, so you know how you take your braids down or something. You need to wash your hair, and then all your hair start getting caught up under, the grow out and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, it's time to get these off. So anyway, today we're going to try this nail glue removal, 3-second removal with the vitamin E nourishment in it. And this is a 20 milliliter bottle. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my phone, and I'm going to look at the Born Pretty website, because I wanted to see all of the things that this nail glue removal will debond. Now, I'm going to freeze the screen at a part that I did not notice when I was actually looking at it while I was doing the recording. When I went to do the voiceover, that's when I noticed it. And I was like, oh my goodness. So I wish I would have got the debonder, which I might just go over and pick it up, since they are having a sale right now, guys. A sale going on from the 9th to the 15th. Make sure you check that out. I posted on my community post. So make sure you check that sale out. But I might go over there and get that the bunder. Yeah. So here it tells you about the nail glue remover and why Born Pretty outdoes the competition. So it shows you it has 3-second fast penetration, vitamin E nourishment, low allergy, suitable for 80% nail glue, and nail tips. I can't see what that say. Residue free, reusable nail tips, and no white. Okay, so the 80% stuck out to me, right? But I was like, okay, I'm still going to try because I'm using a Born Pretty glue, so I'm like, okay, it should work. So here it tells you about how the spray nozzle works. It has a wide spray nozzle, fine mist, and so I like that. And I do like the way the nozzle works after trying it and testing it. I do like it. So, guys, you see here where it has that little note, this glue remover can remove most nail tip adhesives, but it's not effective on professional gel manicures performed in salons where standard prep work and a base coat application applied, right? So I was like, oh, this is why, because as you're going to see, I'm going to be struggling here. And I'm like, this is why my nails didn't come off. And so, right away. They did finally come off, but they didn't come off right away. So here is the step-by-step. It talks about how to, go around the perimeter and pry a gap into the nails, then spray the acetone-free around the perimeter of the nail, and then start to proceed to try to lift the nail glue remover, the nail tip off of your nail. And then the final step is wipe down the nail with a clean wipe and some alcohol to clean off the remaining residue, right? So we're going to get started here. And I'm going to follow the steps, guys, because I was so excited. I was like, okay, I'm going to get these nails out quick. Now, my intention here was not to save my nails. So just so you guys know, I was not saving these. Now, if you're wearing press-ons or some pretty press-ons that you purchased from someone and you want to save them, this is great for that. And I'm going to tell you guys, this glue is great for it, but it was not great for my process because I actually didn't take heed to that note. So the first step we're going to do, I'm going to go around the nail and I'm going to try to make a pocket for myself. As you can see, these things are bonded. But I was like, it's time to take these off. I'm ready to take them off. I'm surprised I kept them on this long, but because I've been so busy, I don't really have time to change out my nails like that. So step 2, spray around the perimeter. So I'm going to spray around the perimeter of the nail, and I should have stuck with, and you'll see where I just start focusing on one nail, but that's my advice to you. Focus on one nail at a time. I was spraying the outer perimeter of the other nails thinking that it'll just penetrate and start to break up some of that glue, I guess you can say, around the perimeter. Then step 3, let it sit for 3 seconds to 5 seconds. 3 to 5 seconds. So I put it on 5-second timer, and I'm going to let it just sit on the nail for that. Now I wanted to keep it covered, so I just put the cap over top of it, not sealing it completely, but just over top. And now I'm going to start, you're going to see me grab the cuticle pusher, and I'm going to start working around the perimeter of the thumbnail. Now, guys, the thing is here is, let me tell you something. This formula, this spray, nail glue remover, will work on 80% of the nail tips that you apply on your nails. Full cover, okay? I did use it because I used it on some nail tips on my client on Saturday because I put a nail tip on and it was crooked because the way her hand was moving. So I said, oh, we got to take this off. I said, oh, let me grab this Born Pretty nail glue remover and see if that take it off. Took it off right away. So took it off right away. It wasn't even no 3 seconds. It took it off right away. So it does work. Okay, so I put the note here on the channel because I wanted you guys to see where I went wrong. And the reason why I continue to keep this video in, I kept this video is because, for one, it did work. It just didn't work in the manner that I thought it was going to work because, but number two, I kept it in to show others that may deal with that same issue. Why? So you can watch my video and not make that same mistake. So these nails were prepped, dehydrated, primed, and then I put the 6-in-1 base coat on the nail surface of my nail plate, cured it, and then I bonded the press-ons with the 6-in-1 Born Pretty nail glue. After I bonded it, sealed it, cleaned up around the cuticle area, and put acetone around the edge of the perimeter, around the sidewalls and the cuticle area to kind of seal that, flush that tip into the, into it itself, so I'm not, into the nail, so it don't look like a press-on. I went ahead and then applied some rubber-based gel to give another suitable, stable layer before I start doing my nail art design and then the top coat. So guys, I have so many layers of product on my nail. So I was not getting frustrated, but I was like, oh, this is not feeling too great. This is not working for me as quickly as I saw some of my other co-creators is working for them on their channel. So I was like, what am I doing wrong? And I just kept on. But guys, one thing I'm going to tell you with doing this, I won't do it again. Use this spray on my nails if I'm going to use it as a Gillette method and do all of those processes. I won't use this spray. I like to keep this spray around for if I need to pop on some press-ons for church, and after church I just want to take them off. I don't want to keep them on. That's what this spray going to be for. Also, if I use the pop-off method. Now, the pop-off method, I'm not doing any possible prep. I'm just putting enough glue on my nails for everything to bond so I can wear them for a couple of days or whatever the case may be. So I would use that spray for that as well. But as you can see, guys, it's very difficult to maneuver this spray when you have a professional style type bond on your hand. So I was playing around with the thumb. I said, let me just focus on one nail. So I start focusing on the thumb. And I could start to see some lifting in the thumb. I could start to see that pocket. And I could start to see that glue starting to debond, or that spray, or the, the remover, whatever is in this. I think it's, because it's not acetone, it's that tocopherol and isoda cane, I think, and the hydrogenated I think it's polyisobutane, butene, is what is making it, the bonding or the agent that breaks down the glue. I think that's what that is. So I started to see some of that glue breaking down. So I said, okay, some of the glue breaking down, I'm going to go ahead and continue. So I kept, after I felt like the spray was drying up, I said, well, okay, let me add a little bit more spray. Guys, by the end of this application, I didn't use half the bottle of the spray trying to take these nails off. So, of course, I'm going to have to get me another bottle. This one is a 20 ml, 0.67 fluid ounce. But, it works really, really well for what it needs to work for. But it did not work that great for these nails. And as you can see, I am prying. So I'm going to tell you guys, do not do or use this spray for these type of nails, number one. Number two, when you're using the spray with any type of nails, do not continue to pry and pry and pry into your nail up under the enhancements, between the enhancement and your nail plate, because you never know what is under there. Like, you don't never know how, secure that glue might be. So don't pry it. Just kind of maneuver it real lightly and real gently until you can get it to lift up out the nail. Because as you can see, I'm prying here at the free edge, and I'm going to rip layers of my nail plate off my nails. Now my nails are already thin, so I was thankful that I didn't kind of like rip the whole layer off. But yeah, it was not, yeah, I'm telling you, I was like, oh my goodness, I done ripped layers of my natural nail off my thumb, and it hurt. It hurt like a mug. It hurt. And I tell you guys, I was like, oh. You're gonna see when I finally get this nail up, you're gonna see me kind of flinch and jump. And yeah, as you can see, some of the residue still was on the nail plate, but I did take some of my natural nail off, especially at the free edge. So I am going to take these nail clippers. I'm going to take the rest of that thin and free edge off, and I am going to spray around the nail because I have more glue residue still on the nail. So I'm going to spray around the nail to get that rest off. And as you can see, I'm going to be playing around with the inside of this nail because I want to see how much of my nail I ripped off. So guys, be real careful when prying into your nail, on your nail plate between the enhancement and your natural nails. Please don't do what I did, because even though my nails are, you know, it's healthier looking now because I actually used some products after, you know, I was done. Some nail strengthener and some fiberglass base gel and top coat, and left that on my nails for about a week before it start, you know, I start messing with it. But yeah, it helped repair the nail. But yeah, my thumb was on fire. So I learned from my thumb not to do that with the rest of my nails. So I didn't. I just was very, 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 very gentle with, you know, taking off the bun and the rest. But because I had already started the process, I said I'm going to go ahead and try to get them all off. But you're going to see where I'm going to go in. I'm going to cut off the tip to the rest of the nails because I didn't want to keep these nails. That was never my intention to keep them. I just wanted to get them off. So I hope you guys understand that if you haven't been, you know, in that position. I don't want to keep it. I want to take it off. Now, if I was doing a press-on set like the one I'm going to do for this video, and I can, you know, remove it with the nail glue remover, then yeah, I'll keep it. But other than that, I usually don't keep the nails I wear as a set. It's only the ones that I do on the practice stand that I put them in a little case. So, you know, I have the display to say, hey, I can do this on your nails for my clients, you know. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and finish doing this. I do have the video sped up. I'll let you guys watch the rest of it, and I'll come back at the end. And yeah, I think you all know my position and where I stand with the nail glue remover spray. I do like it. I am very careful with these type of products now because, as you know, guys, I have suffered from oh God, I can't think of the word right now, but I've suffered with pseudo something where my nail plate separated from the nail bed. So I've already suffered with that on my hands before, and yeah, I don't want that to happen again. So I'm real careful about, you know, these pillable bases and things like that. But I definitely needed to try it and test it for myself, because I told you guys I used it on this past Saturday for my client sent, my cousin, and that tip just popped right off. I said, okay, yeah, I like this for that. You know, I definitely got to have it for that, because I always, for some reason, I don't know why, but I love to put a nail on crooked. I don't love to do that, but it always happens. So I like it for that. So I'm going to go ahead and put some music in and let you guys enjoy this, and I'll be back. guys, so I had actually went off camera, filed the nails down as much as I could with my e-file, to get it almost like to that thin layer that's right underneath the glue, so I can get these nails off easily. Because all of that prying and everything I was doing, yeah, that was not working for me. So I'm going to go ahead and now try to lift off the remainder product off the nail plate. And yeah, so sometimes you just have to do what you gotta do. Alright guys, as you can see, all of the product has been removed from my nails. And yeah, they came off with the spray. The spray got them off. I mean, it took a while, but it did come off. So just be reminded that if you wear the Gillette system and you do all of the prep and, you know, all of those great things like I did on my nails, it's going to take a little bit longer. It's not going to be a very quick 3 to 5 second process. But I do believe if you just had regular nail glue and some press-on tips from, you know, your favorite brand, this will pop right off, right? So, yeah, I can't wait to try it again. I can't wait to use it again if I need to. But yeah, it does remove and debond that glue from the nail fairly quickly when it's not a lot of prep and stuff done in it. So go over and check that out, guys. I will be leaving this product link down in the description box below for you guys. Stay tuned for the next couple videos. I will see you all then. Yeah. Poof. The Nail Genie. She's out.